This contest is a catchweight contest, and 6 5-minute rounds, 2 falls, 2 submissions or a knockout's going to decide the winner. In the red corner, one of the old-time greats of professional wrestling from Rushden, Ken Joyce. His opponents. In the blue corner, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the man of 1,000 holds. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Johnny Saint.
There he is, world champion at lightweight, Johnny Saint, with his world title belt. Right there, it's being taken off. The tattooed shoulders and forearms of the great Johnny Saint, originally from Bagley, South Manchester, and now residing in Blackpool, where he has his own business. Ken Joyce, his opponent from Rushden, Northamptonshire.
Seconds away, round 1.
6 5-minute rounds, 2 falls to decide. A catchweight because Johnny Saint still at 11 stone within the lightweight limit, but Ken Joyce, of course, used to be a welterweight. Now he's gone up just a little bit above that. 12 stone, 1 pound. Ken Joyce, and one of the greatest wrestlers, I think, that I've ever seen in the ring. And I think we're going to see this afternoon here in this final bout a really terrific poetry in motion wrestling contest. I hope they don't let me down, because these two men are both really top class. Of course, Saint, being the world title holder, is got the years on his side, but I think this is the 3rd or 4th comeback we've seen from Ken Joyce, and each one I've seen has been better than the last. Lovely move. Look at that one into a double arm stretch. Yes, back off the ropes into a beautiful toe and ankle. Typical Ken Joyce, really wonderful stuff. I think even Johnny Saint could have trouble with this man here this afternoon. Got rid of him that time. Down into a body scissors. And Saint's so good at undressing those, the way that he pulls the legs down from behind him. Pressure points. Those thumbs there. Quickly out. Saint nods his approval there. Wouldn't it be a turn-up if one of the older men of the wrestling ring can really worry the world champion here this afternoon? One thing I'll almost guarantee, there will be no public warnings in this bout. In fact, I doubt if there will be any private ones. These two don't even think like that. They just think of wrestling holds and counters and escapes. All of them legal. With a double interlock there. Joyce the advantage at the moment. Joyce spun him out before he could get that folding press on. I think I'm right in saying that we first saw Ken Joyce on the small screen in the wrestling ring in approximately 64. In fact, maybe even before that. So we're talking about a man who's been on television once every so often, for 15 years at least. Probably 17 or 18. Just a minute to go, round 1 of 6. The pressure on the feet. Opens the legs, but Johnny Saint very quick to continue the move before he's off the deck or his opponent is. So perfectly okay to continue an attacking move as long as it's part of the same one. Just under 30 seconds now. Beautiful whip, but Saint waiting for it, lands on his feet. Anybody else would have gone flat on his back after that one. And Ken Joyce was meant to go with that. Johnny Saint really meant him to add that one, that head made. And Saint laughing there as you realize he's right on the bell. Third for the fourth time he got him. Oh, terrific stuff here. Let's have a close-up look now at the world title holder, Johnny Saint. One of the greatest sportsmen in the ring today, and I think we're going to see it here this afternoon as he takes on this, well, comparative veteran in the shape of Ken Joyce. He loves it because a stylist like himself, and therefore he knows he's got a good wrestling contest on hand here.
Seconds away, round 2.
Folding press on the start of round 2, attempt by Ken Joyce, but the body scissors get Saint out of it for the moment. And Joyce goes with one of his lean back speciality moves, backbreakers. Over the top, double knee hold, but too far over the top, and again Johnny Saint really laughing. Nice trip, and this time Joyce has got the toe hold follow-up. The figure 4 leg lock, just a little bit slow on that one, Joyce. Yes, that's fast turn on that toe and ankle there. Saint making sure he's right in the center of the ring before he starts the next one. The other foot comes up behind. Oh yes, nicely. Nice whip again, but Johnny Saint waiting for it, lands on his feet. And just a typical Ken Joyce get out from a posting. Saint intending to post it on the other side of the ring. Joyce just goes straight back and sits down. There's nothing that Saint can do about that until he can get him unawares. And the switch posting comes just a little bit quicker than the third attempt by Saint. Oh yes, every move in the book there. A folding press by Saint, and he's got it this time. In just 2 minutes of round 2, Saint gets the first pinfall after a beautiful succession of moves, and the first to congratulate him, of course, Ken Joyce.
In exactly 2 seconds of round 2. Excuse me, correction. In 2 minutes of round 2, the first fall of the contest goes to the world lightweight champion, Johnny Saint.
I bet although he's enjoying himself tremendously because this is his type of wrestling exactly, Johnny Saint, I bet you he's a bit glad to have one fall in his pocket right now. 4 rounds to go.